Hey there, Spoonies. Sarah here. I am finally making the video to answer people's questions about college and how to approach your professors and your new roommates and all that jazz. And about recommendations on if you should or should not file for a disability. And first things first, it is all up to you how much you share and how little you share with people at your college or university or trade school, wherever you're going. It is totally up to what you are comfortable with. You don't have to share anything, and you can share your entire life story. It's up to you. But here's a few tips on if you do want to share your story, how might you want to go about it? Well, first thing I wanted to talk about was on whether or not you should file for disability. I know that I personally have a much easier time at university when I am filed for disability. Not for everyday things, but for when I get really sick. It's great to have something in place beforehand rather than trying to get something in place after something happens. I learned that from getting really sick and having to leave early one semester and not having anything documented beforehand, and then trying to fight to prove that it was real and I wasn't just making it up after they realized that I wanted incompletes. So, I highly suggest if you have a tendency to get sick often, or you want to make sure that there's just that security there, it's very comforting to have one in place. Even if you never use it, it's great to actually have one. Some suggestions for that is to just have a doctor's note signing saying that what your illness is and what that entails, and then also having a list of things that will help you, accommodations, that's the word for it, accommodations that will help you. And that can be anywhere from help with your textbooks with carrying things across campus, to having access to elevators, to having extended times on tests for hands and for brain fog and all that fun stuff. It's just really useful to have that. Okay, next thing is talking to your professors about your illness of any sort. Mine personally is arthritis. There are some professors that know a lot about my condition, and then there are some professors that have no idea. It depends on the class and how frequently I meet with them, and whether or not I feel comfortable enough with talking with them about it. Sorry I'm saying a lot. Gosh. Let's see. A good way to approach it is to give them a letter on the first day, or I don't know, maybe give it a week or so to get a feel for how that class or course is going, and just type out a list of either accommodations that you may need, or just in letting your professor know that some days it may take you longer to walk to class, or sometimes you may have to leave early for different appointments, and just to give them a base of maybe you have fainting spells, or maybe you need to take medicine in the middle of class, something of the sort, just so that they are aware. It's not necessary to do that. I just feel like it's been very beneficial for me and for other spoonies that I speak with about bringing up their chronic illness or autoimmune illness to their professors. Next thing was talking about how to speak to your roommates about having an illness, because that can be kind of a scary conversation to have, as if college and meeting people that you're going to be living with for the next year isn't daunting enough. Bringing up the fact that you may need help sometimes. I know a big deal for me is I can't open water bottles. I can't open the tops of my soap, of a lot of things like that. Sometimes I need help with door handles. Like, I have very difficult times turning things, and I need help sometimes with that. I need help opening things, and it was important for me to tell my roommate that ahead of time, because at first I kept asking her all the time, can you open this? Can you please just grab that for me? Can you help me like pick this up? And she was very upset at first because she thought I was just trying to use her and just trying to get her to do things because I was too lazy, when in reality I just couldn't do it and truly needed her help. So after discussing that with roommates, it went a lot smoother. I found that it's a lot easier telling them on the first day or like on the second day while you guys are moving in and meeting each other during, what is that called? Orientation week. Or early admit, whatever that is. I can't think. I don't know. Or if you've already been at the school and it's just a new roommate, or you're transferring, it's important while you're moving in or within the first week to really go over what your specific needs are. Maybe you need help walking to and from to the shower because it's exhausting. Maybe you need help making your bed or bringing the dishes to the sink on your floor. Whatever it may be, it's important to bring that up. And a good way to approach that is be honest. People are a lot more understanding if you don't try to cover things up. Be 100% honest that you need assistance. I know that's no fun to say. I hate telling people I need assistance. I like to think I'm invincible and do everything on my own. I can't, but I like to think I can. So first, admitting that you actually need their assistance, and then second, just honestly telling them that it's really important to you, you really appreciate it, and if there's anything you can do to help them in return. Maybe you can't open water bottles, but they have difficulty going up and down the stairs. Like, you guys can help each other out, or maybe they need help studying for biology. Whatever it is, you guys can help each other out and be great roommates. But it's important to be honest and open with them. And if they're not cooperative, talk with your RA or CA, the residence assistants, campus assistants, and try to figure out good coping skills and ways to communicate with your roommate and other people in your residence hall or apartment that can help assist you. Is there anything else? I just want to reiterate that it is totally up to you how much or how little you share with your professors, with your campus, with your roommates, with your friends, with everything. It's totally up to you. You can just say, I have a condition that limits my ability to use my hands or limits my ability to go up and down stairs effectively, and I need your assistance. Or you can go straight up and tell them, I have ankylosing spondylitis, rheumatoid arthritis, and Lyme disease, and I really need your assistance because some days I am just so fatigued and so out of spoons, and I just need help. So it's completely up to you and your comfort level. If there's any other questions that I missed and didn't answer, I am terribly sorry. Please send me a reminder. I'm sorry that this video was late. I was sick. All better finally, but yeah, I wish you all the absolute best at your new school, starting college, and that's so crazy and exciting and wonderful, and just the best of luck. And I hope that your semester is filled with some extra spoons. Bye, guys.